All right, so I got my seeds spread out. I used the same foil. I just turned it over so it wouldn't taste like a pumpkin spice. And I have our seeds all ready to go. Of course, we can take the last little bits of the remnants of the stringy stuff out that we find. It's not that big of a deal. And I have the rest of them here. So they're ready to go. Let me show you how you're going to know that your pumpkins are ready to even come out of the oven. You're going to want to poke it when it's in the oven, right? And just check and make sure that it goes through very easily like that. And you know they're ready. And you see, like I said, I knew I wasn't going to be making soup or anything from them. So I went ahead and put a little pumpkin pie spice and sugar in them so they're ready. Anyone who's cooked a gourd, you're just cooking a gourd. It's not anything confusing or different than cooking any other kind of gourd. You know, butternut squash and stuff like that.
So let me get this straight. Pumpkins are actually gourds?
Yes, honey. Wow. And I have some kosher salt, coarse kosher salt, that I'm going to grind up in my mortar and pestle to sprinkle on them before and I have my oven cooling down to 325 instead of up at 375 because we don't want to burn. We don't want to burn it. So I'm just going to take my finely ground kosher salt and sprinkle it over them. I had them drying on the towel for all that time so that they could get most of the moisture out and they would be able to toast nicely. And we'll take a look at the apples in just a second here after I finish salting these. I will start the video back up momentarily. Sorry about my mess in the corner there. It's the only mess in the kitchen. But I will also show you how to scrape these out. It's the same thing as any other gourd or a squash. It'll be super easy, and we'll put it in my Ninja food processor. And let's take a look at the apples real quick. Oh yeah, they're definitely ready. See how they're starting to kind of mush? And it's turning into like a thick, soupy apple thing. And we're also going to make some apple jelly. Just so you guys know. We're probably not going to do that today. I don't know. We'll have to see. Because I'm getting pretty worn out. So we'll probably have to do the rest of it tomorrow. But we can at least make our applesauce and pie filling and stuff. And finish up at least kind of getting them all mashed and ready for the apple pie filling, I mean. And that way it's apple saucy. It smells phenomenal. I wish you guys could scratch and sniff the screen with us. I'll be right back. I'm going to pause the video. All right, so the first Ninja food processor full of pumpkin puree is done. It does taste wonderful. I'm going to finish doing it. See, what I do is I kind of pull it away from the skin so I can cut the skin easier. You don't have to. I have a lot of shoulder and neck issues. You can just cut the pumpkin up and just put it directly into your food processor. Oops. I just cut away the top core and stuff because, of course, you don't want to put that in your pie. But that's also another reason I love to make sure that I put the spices in there while it's cooking, because then it makes it even more tender where it's much easier. And I make sure to puree it while it's hot because, of course, that's a better way to do it too. And I add some water. So I'm just going to jam those in there in my Ninja because it's a Ninja. And yum, we'll be back. All right, so while that's pureeing, I'm going to start mashing my apples. You can always, I mean, if you have an emulsion blender, you can use that. I don't. I don't have an emulsion blender. I can't afford one. You can also put it in your food processor if you would prefer it to be smoother without lumps. It's so pretty and it smells so good. Be back in a minute. What do you think? Good? Good applesauce? You like the cherries in it?
Definitely.
Put some maraschino cherries and some raw honeysuckle honey, local honey. And it's phenomenal.
It's applesauce.
Pretty cool, huh? That's going to make some good stuff.
Do I have some applesauce on the corner of my lip?
No, but we can get some on there if you'd like a bowl of applesauce.
Sure.
All right, and the last step here for the day, our pumpkin seeds are perfectly toasted. I'm going to let my guinea pig try one, my taste tester. It's a joke.
I'm not a guinea pig.
That's what they call, like, someone that, like, tests things out. Oh. Go ahead, give it a try. Taste tester.
Are these chips now?
And they're toasted pumpkin seeds. Like them?
Can I have a few?
Yeah. Success. So I still have more pumpkin to blend up, but that's not for this video. What I'm going to do with most of this, about half of it, is I'm going to put it in Ziploc bags and freeze it so that over Thanksgiving and Hanukkah we can have more treats. And I'll be jarring this tomorrow. I'm going to bag it up for now. And then, so some of it, I have my jars already ready for. And we'll make some apple jelly, as well as jar some applesauce. And the rest we will make some apple bread and apple pie. And, of course, these I'm going to bag up for a good, healthy snack. They're perfect. They're crispy. They're not rubbery. You don't want them to be rubbery. You want them to be just literally where you can see that they are toasted. And they're crispy. You want them crispy like that. You don't want them rubbery. And we'll be back tomorrow. And we'll do the rest of it. We'll make some pies. We'll make some breads. We'll make some jelly. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day, guys.